Hey friends, it's Jacqueline here. In today's video, I'm bringing you my review, demo, and a full wear test on the brand new Tom Ford Traceless Soft Matte Foundation. Yes, this is the reformulated Soft Matte Foundation by Tom Ford. But before we get started, and if you're new here, I hope that you will consider to subscribe to my channel, ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. And now if you want to see more details about this foundation, how it looks on dry, sensitive, and mature skin, then just keep on watching. You know, friends, that I'm in love with Tom Ford. Well, not with Tom Ford, the man, you know what I mean, right? Tom Ford makeup. I really love most of the products that we see from Tom Ford, and you're gonna be Jacqueline. You have dry skin. What are you doing trying a matte foundation? Yeah, ask me. It has to be the magic of Tom Ford, right? Between Tom Ford and Darling Charlotte, I don't know what to do. They have me hypnotized. But anyhow, I really wanted it to bring to you this wear test and just try the foundation for you, my audience, to see if something that you will be interested in. Not only that, the description of this foundation has some keywords that made me think that perhaps this foundation could be good for maybe like a long-lasting day. Maybe, I know we live in strange times right now, but maybe a night out where we need something with more longevity. Also, it says that it's a soft matte, and in the description, again, it says some magic words like some type of radiance. So I don't know what trouble I'm getting into, but we're gonna do a wear test today. You know that I have been raving about the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Soft Radiant Foundation. This made its appearance on my Best of 2020 mid-year check-in as far, and I love it. It's such an amazing foundation. It's like I said, it's the love of my life. That's kind of like perfection in a bottle. So anyhow, Tom Ford just came out with his new Traceless Soft Matte Foundation. Now, he had a Traceless Soft Matte Foundation that is still being sold in sites like Beautylish, even Sephora has it, also, what else? Nordstrom, various websites have it, even Tom Ford, but it's been discontinued. So there's a few shades. It's on sale right now. So if you have tried it, you know, you have to give me a feedback, because no, I haven't tried that foundation. I have the Tom Ford stick. I have a Tom Ford Soleil, the glow one, some cushion foundations. I don't even remember. I do have plenty of Tom Ford products, but I never tried the original Traceless Matte Foundation. So we're gonna give it a go on this one. Now, difference right here, both of them, they come with the same amount of products, 30 mls, 1 fluid ounce. The typical price difference is huge. This one right here is $88, which is the common price for Tom Ford foundations. I know it's expensive, but this one right here is over $100. I don't even remember if it's $150, I think it is, or $120. It's $150. It's super expensive. And also, this foundation is made in Canada. This foundation right here is made in Belgium. So let me show you the UD card up close so you can take a look at it. And I got the shade 5.6 Ivory Beige. Here you go. This is it. Now, this bottle is frosted plastic. I mean, very elegant nonetheless. Very nice. TF on the top. And this is one of those that you just kind of like twist, and then the top will pop out. So that's how you close it, and then you open it like such until it clicks, and then it's ready to go. So it's a pump. I actually like this type of component because it's good if you're taking it on the go, you know, traveling, whatever the case it is. I just forgot, but I don't know if I told you, this foundation, I actually bought it at Sephora. It comes in 40 different shades, and that's the thing that also I like about Tom Ford, that it's, yes, it is a very luxurious brand, but it is one of the very little amount of brands that actually caters for different skin tones, and that is something that I do appreciate so much. Now let's go really quick to the website and read what it says here. It says that it's a hydrating, you see, that's one of the words that I'm telling you, it kind of like got me in. It's a long wear, medium to full coverage foundation. Defy conventions, Traceless soft matte foundation is matte without looking flat, cakey or dry. Okay, here I'm telling you, magical words right here. It combines soft focus microsphere powders that blurs imperfections with wear extending pigments and silky texture, is ultra blendable and defends against caking, pouring and settling. Skin still looks and moves like a skin and feels smoother over time even after foundation has been removed. Also says that hydrating and long wear, this high performance formula is formulated with hyaluronic acid, magical ingredient once again, to help support skin's moisture barrier, and antioxidants vitamin C, vitamin E and caffeine treat your complexion to all day ultra comfortable long wear. It also has a big claim right here, color true for 24 hours and resist fading. Humidity and sweat resistance. For those who live in the East Coast, this may be something very attractive to you. I live in California. In the area that I live very close to the coastline, so it isn't humid. It is still in the drier side, but not as dry as in the mountainside. Okay, and then it says here that it's for all skin types. Okay, and non-comedogenic. And then I was reading also the ingredients. One of the first ingredients is water. Then it does have various types of dimethicones. It does have alcohol, but the good alcohol, not the drying alcohol. So I'm happy to report that. It also has, let me see if I don't even know if I can pronounce it. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. It's called Corallina officinalis extract. That's a type of algae. So it also have algae. It does have cucumber extract. It does have, we spoke about it, caffeine. It does have whey protein too. And then it does have though lavender oil as well as linalool. So if you are allergic to fragrances or certain botanicals or certain oil extracts, this is something that you will have to watch out for. Now on this one right here, this one also have lavender oil, and I don't have any allergic reaction to. By the way, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the person who is gonna conduct this demo is a person that has dry skin, sensitive skin, reactive skin. I do have enlarged pores here on this area right here, here and here. Some damage. I do have a lot of freckles. I do not try to cover them. I try to camouflage them, and I'm already on my 4th floor, so I do have signs of aging and I don't want for them to be emphasized. I do have a little bit of texture right now, mostly on this area right here. Yeah, on this area right here, so it may not be too noticeable. And then a little bit right here. I always get some texture right here. I don't know why. Okay friends, so let's do this wear test, and the way that I'm gonna do it is on one side I'm gonna apply it with a sponge, the other side I'm gonna apply it with a brush. On, I think perhaps the one with the brush, I'm gonna apply right here a little bit of a pore minimizer primer on this area, and here no primer at all. Let's do that. Let's do something like that. Okay friends, and also like I said, I got the same shade between my soft radiance one and this new one, the soft Traceless soft matte. So I'm just gonna swatch it on my hand. That way we can see if it oxidizes or not, and also to see how close it looks to the same shade but in the soft radiance version. You know what? They are identical. On the shade, they are identical. Let me just show them to you close, and then like I said, I'm just gonna let it dry a little. Oh, ooh, actually no. Actually, the soft radiance one, it seems like it has a little bit more peach in it than the Traceless one. Okay, Right now they are wet, so we just wait a little. Let me get you up close so we can take a look at the finish of this foundation. First, I'm gonna shake it really well, just in case. And then I don't use a lot of foundation. Usually I use about half a pump. Now this foundation is so runny, like super liquidy. Like I said, on this side, no primer at all. Okay, that's a lot of coverage. It's covering all my freckles, it's covering my present, my past, and my future. So yeah, okay. Let's see right here. I'm gonna go ahead and use my beauty blender, but the shade is perfect. Now I can feel barely the lavender scent, if any. I mean, pretty much nothing, like a very slight trace. Okay, definitely upon first impression, this is not a super matte foundation. This is truly what it looks right now as it's drying. It is soft matte and is very thin, very, very lightweight, very just thin. It's a thin formula. It's not super thick, and I guess that's why it says it's non-cakey. Spread super easy too, counting that I'm doing it with a sponge. Okay, so on this side right here, I'm gonna be using my mini Tatcha, the Silk Canvas Primer, the liquid version, and I'm just gonna use it on the pores area. And in fact, I'm just gonna use it, I do have a large pores also in this area. Sun damage, wear your sunscreen, let me tell you that. So I apply the same amount that I did on the other side, and then let's spread it. Okay, this is really interesting right here. This side where I apply it with a brush, and I do have the Tatcha Silk Canvas. In the area that I have the Tatcha Silk Canvas, it looks just a little bit more matte than what it does here. Here it looks like a soft, natural matte type of foundation. On this area right here, it actually kind of loses its luminosity. It could also be because of the sponge. This sponge was, it's damp, but it's not dripping in water. I mean, like, I squeezed it really well. But yeah, very interesting right here. Okay, I have brought you even closer so you can take a peek of how is my skin looking like. Now that the two foundations are completely dry, I want you to see them very close. The top one is the new Soft Matte, and the bottom one, the Soft Radiance. As you can tell, I mean, the difference is very minimal, to be honest with you. It is minimal. In fact, the top one may be just a dash more matte, but not for much. Okay friends, I'm done with my face of makeup, and everything that I'm using today, it will be on the description box below. But basically what I have done is I put a matte bronzer, which is by Charlotte Tilbury, also a matte blush. I didn't put highlighter at all because I don't want anything to be reflective, and be deceiving, things like that. I also didn't apply any finishing powder, any mattifying powder, any setting powder, except for my under eye area. I did set that area right there. Just right here, that's it. Okay, and then I didn't put any type of setting spray either. Now, it is right now, let me tell you the time, it is 8:35 in the morning, and I will be doing a couple check-ins today just to see how the foundation wears. But what I have to tell you is that this side right here, the side where I applied the Tatcha Silk Canvas, it looks more matte than this side right here. This side looks a lot more, mostly the pores area, this area right here, it does have a very natural glow to it. This area right here became matte, became completely matte. But if I see on this side right here where I didn't put any of the Tatcha Silk Canvas, I can still see the luminosity of the foundation. Okay, let me just bring you closer so you can take a close peek right now how it's looking like. Alrighty friends, I'm here in my car. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon and I have been wearing a mask. I had to go out to run some errands really quick. So this area right here is my concealer, obviously. So it has already, kind of worn off because of the mask going right here. Other than that, the foundation itself, it seems like it has rubbed off right here a little because you can really see my freckles, but I still have foundation right here on this area. Okay friends, I will give you my final thoughts. I would say maybe in 2 hours, something like that. Not too late because I really am ready to take it all off. Alright, keep on watching. Alrighty friends, so here I am to my final check-in, and I know this is a very weird setting for me to do a final check-in, but I do film in natural light and I do have a very good lighting that is just very strong, but what happens is just blurs out everything, blurs out my pores, blurs out, it makes my skin look perfect, which is like, oh wonderful, right? I'm 20 years younger, but when I do these reviews of, giving you a demo and a feedback on a foundation, I want to make sure that it's as close as you can see it in person. And it has passed so many hours. It's already 7 o'clock in the evening. There's still sun outside. It's beautiful, but I'm ready to take my makeup off. So as you can tell, the foundation has rubbed off. Obviously, like I said, I was wearing a mask, not for too long, but somewhat that it has rubbed off. What I find on this foundation is that it really stayed true to color. So the shade didn't oxidize afterwards. And you can even see it itself. The side that I applied the touch-up primer, it's mattified, and look at this side right here. My oils, my natural oils have come true. And in fact, even if you have dry skin like me, you will produce somewhat of oils, and the foundation is looking fairly fine. I feel like it's more of like a natural type of finish. Now I will say right here looks just a little bit more drier where I have my fine lines. I wouldn't say like it completely emphasizes them, but it's kind of the normal, mostly if it's matte. So this is a soft matte foundation. It's true to the statement of being a soft matte, but I think this foundation can wear really well for either those who have dry skin like me. You may want to do a setting spray, have once again a nice hydrating spray that will kind of like make everything look a little bit more, shouldn't say dewy, but a little bit more radiant. And then for those who have combo skin, I think this foundation will be fantastic. Again, combo skin. And for those who have oily skin, I think this is a very gentle type of foundation. And what I mean with gentle is that it's so lightweight, it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. I'm sure I was able to perhaps apply more foundation and make it full coverage, but there was no need for it. There really was no need for it. And overall, it has worn really good for all these many hours. I think it has worked really, really nicely. Yeah, and I think that's it, my friends. I'm really happy with my purchase, to be honest with you, although it's a foundation that I may not use in regular basis. For summertime, I think it could be a really good foundation. Do I need it personally? Perhaps not, because I do have my beloved one, my Soft Radiance Illuminating Foundation. That is the love of my life, but this foundation will not go to waste. Okay, my friends, I hope that you really enjoyed this video, that you found it helpful, informative, and that you may give me the opportunity and subscribe to my channel, ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and also come and follow me on my Instagram so I can keep you updated on the upcoming beauty releases. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, also share it with family and friends, and until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye bye.